Time was breaking. That was what everyone felt, but no one could explain. Clocks stopped working right, people aged faster or slower without reason, and machines once reliable began to fail. Scientists were confused. No one understood what was happening. Alex was one of those scientists. A young man with sharp eyes and quick thoughts, he worked in a small lab deep inside a hidden government facility. Alex loved puzzles and strange problems. This one was the biggest puzzle of all. At first, Alex thought the problem was inside Earth. Maybe some strange energy or new particle was causing time to act strangely. But as days passed, reports came from all over the world. In some places, people grew older by years in a single day. In others, children did not grow at all. Plants either wilted or bloomed too fast. Something was stealing time from the world itself. The government called a secret meeting. Only a few trusted people were invited. Alex was lucky to be one of them. The room was quiet, filled with serious faces. A man named Director Hale spoke. He was tall, with a deep voice. "We have found something strange," Hale said. "Our satellites caught signals coming from outside the solar system. Something is draining time energy from Earth and other planets. We believe an alien race is behind this." Alex's heart beat faster. Aliens? That explained many things, but also made the problem worse. Hale showed a hologram of a distant star system. "This is where the signals come from. We call them the Chronos hunters. They can steal time from planets to use it for themselves." The room was silent. Alex asked, "Why would they do that?" "They want to live longer," Hale answered. "Their species is dying. They believe by stealing time they can extend their lives for centuries." Alex looked at the hologram again. The idea was frightening. Time was not something to take or give, it was the flow of life itself. Hale continued. "We need a team to find them and stop this." "Alex, we want you to lead the research on their technology." Alex nodded. It was a great honor, but also a heavy responsibility. Over the next days, Alex worked with a team of experts. They studied the strange signals and the energy left behind when time was taken. It was like a shadow of something lost. The more Alex learned, the more he felt a deep connection to this problem. Time was not just numbers on a clock. It was memories, moments, life itself. If the Chronos hunters kept stealing time, humanity would fade away. One night, Alex stayed late in the lab. The screens showed a map of the galaxy and the path to the Chronos hunters' base. He felt a mix of fear and hope. He spoke softly to himself. "We must stop them, for our future." Suddenly, the lab's door opened. It was Myra, a skilled pilot. Who would join the mission? Working late again? She smiled. Alex smiled back. "I want to be ready. This mission could change everything." Myra nodded. "We'll face many dangers out there. But humans have a way of surprising others," Alex agreed. "Our strength is not just in our tools, but in our will." The next day, the team prepared their ship. It was small but fast, built for stealth. They needed to reach the Chronos hunters without being detected. As the ship launched, Alex looked back at Earth one last time. He hoped they could save it from losing time forever. The journey ahead was long and unknown, but Alex's heart was strong. Humanity's time was precious, and they would fight to keep it. The ship moved quietly through space. Alex sat at the control panel, eyes fixed on the glowing stars outside. Myra was at the pilot's seat, skillfully guiding their small craft between asteroids and debris. The rest of the team monitored the sensors and communication devices. They had traveled far from Earth, following the strange signals that led to the Chronos hunters' hidden base. The closer they came, the stronger the signals became. But something was wrong. The signals were not just energy, they carried a strange silence, like time itself was missing. Suddenly, the ship's alarms rang out. A sharp red light blinked. "On the dashboard, detecting a time distortion field ahead," said Leon, the team's engineer. "It's like time is being pulled out of the space around us." Myra tightened her grip on the controls. "This must be their work. Be ready for anything." As they moved forward, the space around them seemed to shimmer and shift. Stars flickered, and the ship's clock showed odd readings. The team felt uneasy, as if something invisible was watching them. Ahead, a large asteroid floated, surrounded by strange machinery. It was the base. Alex studied the image on the screen. The base was built deep inside the asteroid, protected by thick metal walls and energy shields. Tall towers stretched into space, sending out pulses that seemed to reach into time itself. We need to get closer, Alex said. We have to understand how they steal time, Myra nodded. I'll take us in, but carefully, we don't want to alert them. The ship slipped closer, moving like a shadow. But suddenly a bright beam of light shot from one of the towers. Sweeping across space, shields are locking onto us, shouted Leon. Myra twisted the controls to dodge, but the beam hit the ship's side, shaking it hard. We're caught, Myra said. I'm trying to break their lock. Alex's heart pounded. If they were captured, it could mean the end of their mission and maybe more. Just then, a small craft emerged from the base, fast and sleek. It moved to block their path. Alien ship approaching, called Leon. The small craft sent out a pulse. The ship's systems flickered and slowed. Time inside seemed to slow down, making every movement feel heavy. Alex realized the Chronos hunters had technology that could slow time itself to trap enemies. We have to act fast, Alex said. Use the EMP burst? It might disable their craft. Myra pressed a button, releasing a pulse of energy. The alien ship shuddered and slowed, then backed away. The team breathed a sigh of relief, but knew this was only the beginning, Alex said. We must find a way inside their base. We need to see how they steal time and if we can stop it. Myra looked at the asteroid's surface. There's a small airlock on the north side. It might be less guarded. Alex nodded. We'll take a shuttle and approach on foot. Be careful. The team prepared a small shuttle and flew close to the asteroid. As they landed near the airlock, Alex felt the strange pull of time again. His watch was slow, his movements lagging. They opened the airlock and entered the base. Inside, the walls were cold metal, glowing with strange blue lights. The air smelled faintly of electricity and something else, something old. The team moved quietly through the tunnels, careful not to trigger alarms. They saw rooms filled with devices that hummed and pulsed, pulling energy from glowing crystals. Alex stopped at a large machine. This must be the time extractor, he whispered. He reached out to touch it, but a sudden alarm blared. Trap! Myra shouted. Doors slammed shut behind them. The team was trapped in a small chamber. The walls began to glow with a soft, golden light. A figure appeared through a door, a tall alien with pale skin and sharp eyes. This was one of the Chronos hunters. The alien spoke in a clear voice. You are far from home, humans. You cannot stop what is necessary. Alex stepped forward. Why do you steal time from others? Why not find another way to save your species? The alien's eyes narrowed. Time is life. Without it, we die. We have no other choice. Alex looked around at his team. They were tense but ready. We believe there is always a choice, Alex said. Taking time from others hurts everyone. We want to find a better way. The alien considered this, then said, Perhaps you are braver than most. But bravery alone will not save your world. Suddenly the chamber shook. The walls flickered as the time extractor pulsed faster. Alex realized the machine was about to drain time from their own ship outside, threatening their escape. He whispered urgently, We must act now. Mara found a control panel. If we can overload this system, we might stop the extractor for a while. Alex and Lionel worked quickly, using their tools to hack the alien machines. Sparks flew, lights flickered, and with a loud crack, the extractor shut down. The alien growled in. Frustration. This is not over. The doors opened. The team rushed out and headed to their shuttle. As they escaped back into space, Alex looked at the alien base shrinking behind them. We have much to learn, he said. But we've seen their power. This is only the beginning of the fight. To save time itself, Myra smiled. And humans never give up easily. Back on Earth, the team gathered in the research lab. Their ship landed smoothly, but everyone felt the weight of what they had seen. The Chronos hunters' power was real and dangerous. Alex sat in front of a large screen. showing data collected from the alien base. Strange energy readings filled the graphs, and the team tried to make sense of them. Leon, the engineer, held a small device glowing softly with stolen time energy. This energy is unlike anything we know. It's not just power, it changes the flow of time itself, Alex nodded. When the Chronos hunters take time, it causes damage here on Earth. People age too fast or stop aging. Machines break down because their time cycles are disturbed. Myra, the pilot, looked worried. If they keep stealing time, how long before Earth is empty? No life left? Too soon, Alex said. That's why we must find a way to stop them. The team worked day and night. Using the alien samples, Alex and Leon designed a device that could detect stolen time zones, places where time was missing or damaged. We call it the time scanner, Alex explained. It can find where time theft has happened and how bad. It is. Myra tested the device around the city. The scanner beeped Nea. Are broken clocks and buildings that showed strange wear. It even detected areas where people's ages did not match reality. Time theft leaves a mark, Myra said. We can track it now, but stopping it is harder, Alex thought deeply. We need to reverse the damage where we can, but to stop the Chronos hunters, we must go back to their base. Leon added, their technology is advanced, but maybe if we understand how they harvest time, we can block or reverse it. The team planned their next mission carefully. This time, they would carry the time scanner and new tools to explore deeper into the Chronos hunters' world. Meanwhile, news reports showed more signs of time problems on Earth. In one city, a boy grew old in days. In another, a woman stopped aging, trapped in time. People were scared but hopeful. They looked to the team as the last hope to save the planet. One evening, Alex stood by a window watching the stars. Mara joined him. Do you think we can really stop them? She asked softly. Alex smiled, though tired. Humans have a way of finding light even in the darkest times. We must try. Days later, the team was ready. They boarded their ship, loaded with new gear, and launched into space again. As they neared the asteroid base, the time scanner beeped loudly. The air around the base felt heavy, almost frozen. Alex and Myra flew their shuttle to the small airlock again. This time, the doors opened easily. Inside, the base was different. The team saw large machines pumping time energy into glowing crystals. They realized the Chronos hunters used these crystals to store stolen time. Alex touched one carefully. The crystal pulsed with a faint light, holding moments of life and history. This is what they take from us, Alex said. Not just seconds, but memories and experiences. Suddenly, alarms sounded. More aliens appeared, faster and more alert than before. The team hid behind machines and walls. Alex whispered, we must move quickly. Find their control room and use the time scanner to locate the main extractor. They moved silently, the scanner guiding them through the tunnels. The deeper they went, the more they felt the strange pull of stolen time. At last, they found a huge chamber with a giant machine, the heart of the time harvesting system. It hummed and glowed, pulling energy from the crystals. Leon examined the controls. This machine feeds on stolen time to power their world. If we can disable it, maybe we can stop the theft. Alex looked around. The machine was protected by energy fields and guards. We need a plan, he said. Maybe we can overload the system again, but this time more carefully. Myra checked the scanner. There is a weakness, a small window in their energy cycle. We have minutes to act. The team split up. Alex and Leon worked on hacking the controls while Myra kept watch. Sweat dripped down Alex's forehead as he typed commands. The machine started to shudder. Suddenly, the guards noticed and rushed in. Get ready! Myra shouted. The team fought carefully, avoiding injury. Their human spirit and teamwork gave them strength. With a final command, Alex triggered an overload. The machine blinked and powered down. The stolen time released back toward Earth. The chamber filled with light as the crystals lost their power. The guards fled, and the team rushed back to their shuttle. As they escaped, Alex looked back. The base was quiet, but they knew the Chronos hunters would return. Today, We took a step forward, Alex said. Myra nodded. But the fight to protect time has only begun. The team's success in shutting down the time-harvesting machine was a small victory, but Alex knew it was not enough. The Chronos hunters' power ran deeper, and their main operation hub was still hidden somewhere in the vast asteroid belt. Back on Earth, the team studied all the data they had gathered. The alien base was like a giant web spreading through many asteroids protected by powerful defenses. The main hub was heavily guarded and nearly impossible to reach by ordinary means. Alex gathered the team. We need to go deeper, he said. This time, we must get inside their main hub and stop their operations completely. Myra looked serious. It will be dangerous. The closer we get, the stronger their defenses. Leon nodded. But if we don't try, time on Earth will keep disappearing. People will suffer and our world may fade away. The team agreed to prepare a stealth ship, faster and quieter than before. It had special shields designed to avoid detection and powerful tools to hack alien technology. As the new ship prepared for launch, Alex thought about the mission ahead. The risk was high, but the hope of saving humanity gave him strength. The ship flew out from Earth's orbit, heading back toward the asteroid belt. The stars stretched out in front of them, cold and distant. As they approached the web of asteroids, the ship's sensors picked up many energy signatures. Alien patrols moved like shadows among the rocks. Guarding every entrance, Myra skillfully guided the ship between the asteroids, avoiding radar and energy beams. The tension inside the ship was high. Everyone was alert. Suddenly the ship's alarm sounded. Multiple enemy ships approaching. Leon called out. Myra quickly took control. Prepare for evasive maneuvers. The small ship twisted and turned through the asteroid field. Bright beams of light shot past them, narrowly missing. Alex held his breath. We can't outrun them for long. Leon worked the ship's systems, activating the stealth shields. The ship slowly faded from the enemy radar. The chasing ships lost their target and moved away. Everyone sighed in relief. We made it, for now. Myra said. The team moved closer to the largest asteroid where the main hub was hidden. They prepared to land near a secret entrance discovered through the time scanner. Alex and Myra put on their suits and stepped into the small shuttle. The rest of the team stayed on the main ship to provide support. The shuttle landed softly on the rocky surface. The airlock was almost invisible, built to blend with the asteroid's surface. Alex checked his gear. Stay close and stay quiet. The door hissed open and the team entered the alien base. Inside, the corridors were dark and cold. Strange symbols glowed faintly on the walls, and soft humming filled the air. They moved carefully, following the map from the time scanner. The closer they got to the control center, the heavier the feeling of stolen time. Suddenly, the corridor lit up. Aliens appeared, armed and ready. The team froze for a moment, then quickly took cover. Alex whispered, "We can't fight them all. We need to sneak past." Myra nodded. "Follow me. Stay low." Using shadows and quick moves, they slipped past the guards. The team's human skill and courage were strong, but every step was dangerous. At last, they reached the control room. It was huge and sealed with energy locks. Leon examined the controls. "I can hack this, but it will take time." Alex looked around nervously. "Hurry. They will come." Leon's fingers moved fast over the alien panel. The lock flickered and clicked open. The door slid aside, revealing a large room filled with machines and glowing crystals. At the center was the main time extractor, a massive device pulling time energy from many planets at once. Alex stared in awe. The power was overwhelming. Suddenly, the door behind them slammed shut. The energy locks reactivated. "We're trapped," Myra said. The alarm blared loudly. Aliens poured into the room, surrounding the team. Alex stood tall. "We have to stop this machine no matter what." Leon found the main control panel and began working on a way to overload the system. Myra and Alex prepared to defend the team. The battle began. The aliens attacked, but the team fought bravely. Their human determination and quick thinking gave them an edge. Myra used her agility to dodge attacks and help her teammates. Alex used his knowledge to find weak spots in the machines. Leon worked faster, pushing the system to its limits. The machine started to spark and shake. Almost there. Leon shouted. The aliens grew desperate and fierce. With a final push, Leon triggered a surge of energy. The main time extractor exploded in a flash of light, shutting down completely the power. In the room died. The aliens were stunned. The energy fields vanished and the doors unlocked. The team rushed out of the room as the base began to collapse. They ran through the tunnels as rocks and dust fell around them. At last, they reached their shuttle and blasted off just before the asteroid shattered behind them. Alex looked back at the destruction. "We did it," he said, breathless. "We stopped their main operation," Myra smiled. "For now. But there will always be more to fight." Alex nodded. "Yes, but today we gave humanity a chance to keep its time." As they flew away, the stars shone brightly, reminding them of the fragile gift they protected. The flow of time itself, the destruction of the Chronos Hunters' main operation hub, was a big victory. But Alex knew the fight was far from over. The aliens still had power, and their hunger for stolen time had not ended. Back on the ship, the team analyzed the information they had gathered. The Chronos Hunters' technology was strong, but it was built on a system that could be changed. Alex studied the alien data carefully. "Their time harvesting depends on a network," he explained. "If we can create a feedback loop, we might be able to stop their system without destroying it." Again, Myra looked surprised. "You mean turning their own technology against them?" Alex smiled. "Yes, it's risky, but it might force them to stop stealing time, or at least slow them down." Lian nodded, excitement in his eyes. "I can build a device that sends a signal through the network. If we time it right, it will overload their machines." The team worked quickly. Time was running out for Earth and other planets suffering from stolen time. When the device was ready, Alex and Myra flew the ship back toward the asteroid belt. The plan was dangerous. They had to get close enough to send the signal, but not get caught. As they approached the Chronos Hunters network, the ship's alarms began to beep loudly. The aliens were ready for an attack. "Enemy ships incoming," Leon warned. "Prepare to evade." Myra steered the ship through a dangerous path, dodging energy beams and avoiding detection. The small ship moved like a shadow in the dark. Alex held his breath. "We have to reach the signal point." Finally, they arrived near a large asteroid filled with antennae and transmitters. This was the heart of the network. Myra landed the ship on a rocky ledge. Alex carried the device outside, careful to avoid the alien patrols. The air was heavy and quiet. Alex felt the pull of stolen time again. Like a cold wind against his skin, he reached the main transmitter and connected the device. The machine hummed as the signal began to flow through the network. Suddenly, the alien patrols appeared, weapons ready. Alex stood firm. "This is for all the worlds they've hurt," he said softly. The device sent a powerful pulse through the network. The alien machines began to shake and spark. The signal created a feedback loop, confusing their systems and causing the time harvesting to backfire. Lights flickered, and the energy fields around the base flickered wildly. The Chronos Hunters grew angry and desperate. Their leader appeared, a tall figure with sharp eyes and cold skin. "You dare to attack us?" The alien said, voice like thunder. Alex stepped forward, holding the device. "We only want to protect time for everyone, including your people." The alien leader studied him carefully. "Your courage is unusual for your kind." Alex replied, "Humans fight for what they love. We believe there is a better way than stealing time." The alien leader considered this. For a moment, the room was silent except for the hum of the failing machines. Then the leader spoke slowly. "Perhaps we can find another path." Alex felt hope rising inside him. "We can work together, share time resources fairly, help each other survive without harm." The alien leader nodded. "Very well, we will listen." The machines powered down and the energy fields disappeared. The base grew quiet, no longer stealing time from others. Back on their ship, the team looked at each other with relief. The battle was not over, but this was a start. Myra smiled. "Your idea worked. Human ingenuity saved the day." Alex smiled back. "It's not just ideas, it's hope and the will to protect life." The alien leader's ship appeared nearby, sending a signal of peace. A new alliance was forming between humans and Chronos hunters. Both sides would work to heal the damage done and protect time itself. Alex looked at the stars, feeling the weight of the mission, but also the promise of a better future. "We are the guardians of time now," he said softly. "And we will not let it be stolen again." The air in the ship was quiet but full of hope. Alex sat beside Mira, looking out at the endless stars between their worlds. For the first time, they were not enemies, but partners. After the dangerous fight and the brave mission, the Chronos hunters had agreed to listen. The alien leader, known as Kale, had opened the door to peace, a fragile door. But a start. Back on the alien ship, Alex and the team met Kale face to face. The room was large and cold, yet filled with strange lights that pulsed slowly like a heartbeat. Kale's pale eyes studied them closely. "Your species is unlike any I have met. You fight with courage, but also with heart. It is unusual." Alex smiled slightly. "Humans protect what they love. Time is life itself. We cannot let it be stolen." Kale nodded slowly. "Our people have lived in fear of death for many cycles. We believe taking time from others was the only way to survive." Myra spoke softly, "But stealing time hurts more than just your people. It breaks others' lives and worlds." "Yes," Kale agreed. "We see that now. Your courage made us rethink our path." Together, they began to plan a new future. The Chronos hunters would stop stealing time and work with humans to share knowledge and technology. Alex was amazed by the changes. The aliens taught them how to use time energy without harm, and humans shared their understanding of life and hope. Days passed, and the alliance grew stronger. The two species worked side by side, repairing the damage done by years of stolen time. Alex felt proud. Humanity had not only survived, but had brought peace to an ancient enemy. One evening, while stars shimmered outside, Kale invited Alex for a private talk. "You have changed many minds. Alex, you showed us that strength is more than power. It is respect." Alex looked thoughtful. "I only did what I believe all should do, protect life and time." Kale smiled, "A rare sight for an alien. You have a great spirit. I hope this alliance will last." As they spoke, a message arrived. It was a distress call from another star system, one where time was still being stolen by rogue Chronos hunters who did not agree with the peace. Alex and Myra exchanged looks. "Their work was not finished. We must help them," Alex said firmly. "No world should suffer," Kale nodded. "Then let us go together. Our strength is in unity." The team prepared a new mission, not as enemies, but as guardians of time and peace. Alex thought about how far they had come from fighting to protect their own world to leading an interstellar alliance. He smiled. Inside, humanity's true power was its heart and courage. As the ship launched into the stars once more, Alex knew the journey ahead was long. But with friends from other worlds, they could face any challenge. Together, they would protect the flow of time, not just for Earth, but for the whole universe. The stars stretched endlessly ahead as Alex's ship moved smoothly through space. This journey was different from the others, not one of battle, but of hope and new beginnings. After forming the fragile alliance with the Chronos hunters, humanity and their new allies had become guardians of time. Together, they worked to repair the damage caused by years of stolen time. Cities once frozen in age now breathed life again. Families separated by strange time gaps found reunion. The universe felt a little more whole. Alex sat in the command room, watching the glowing stars outside the window. Myra was beside him, quietly monitoring the ship's systems. Around them, the crew prepared for their next mission to help a distant world still suffering from time theft by rogue Chronos hunters who refused peace. "We've come a long way," Myra said softly. Alex nodded. "But our work will never truly end. Time is precious. It connects everything." The ship slowed as they approached the troubled star system. The sensors showed strange time distortions, areas where time flowed too fast, and others where it barely moved at all. The team landed on a rocky planet where the locals had sent the distress call. They were a peaceful species, simple and kind. but suffering because their time was being drained by the rogue Chronos hunters. Alex stepped out and was greeted warmly by the local leader, a gentle being named Laura. "Thank you for coming," Laura said. "Our people have lost much. Time is slipping away." Alex placed a hand on her shoulder. "We will help. You are not alone." Together, Alex, Myra, Kale, and the team set up equipment to detect the source of the theft. The time scanner beeped wildly near a deep cave on the planet's surface. Inside the cave, they found the rogue Chronos hunters desperate and angry, still stealing time to survive. Kale spoke firmly. "This must stop. Your actions hurt many worlds." The rogue leader snarled, refusing to listen. But the combined force of humans and Chronos hunters stood strong. Alex stepped forward. "There is another way. We can share time, not steal it. We can help each other live longer without harm." Slowly, the rogue group lowered their weapons. They saw the strength of the alliance and the hope it brought. The team worked quickly to shut down the time-stealing machines and heal the damaged areas. As time began to flow normally again, the locals cheered. Life returned to their planet. Alex smiled, feeling a deep peace. Humanity's courage and kindness had not only saved Earth but many others. Back on the ship, Alex and Myra looked at the stars once more. "Do you think time will always be safe now?" Myra asked. Alex smiled gently. "Time is a gift. It must be protected by all who live. As long as we remember that, there is hope." Kale joined them, placing a hand on Alex's shoulder. "Together we guard the universe's most precious treasure," Alex nodded. "And we will continue to fight not with weapons alone, but with courage, respect, and unity." The stars shone brightly, a reminder of the endless possibilities ahead. The universe was vast and full of mystery, but one thing was clear: humanity and their new allies would stand watch over time, protecting life and hope for generations to come.